So what's going on, guys? Riotbox here, and welcome to a brand new episode of the F1 2020 career mode. Today we're heading into round number 2 of season 2 of F1 2020, and we're going to be heading out to the Dutch Grand Prix. Hopefully we can get our new upgrade on the engine, which we're going to, and now I'm going to head back in, take a look at the R&D progress. Ferrari, it's all pretty tight behind Mercedes. They've taken yet well, it looks to be another leap forward, so we're going to have to fight hard to contend with that. But yeah, hopefully these are, well, we're not getting no future upgrade to the season, but what, engine wear? Nah, don't fancy it. I want to improve performance. Gonna go for the aero department. Not enough to do the major upgrade, but we can do the rear downforce. What's this one do? It's major front downforce, which is a pretty big upgrade, to be honest. I'm going to go for that, but I'm going to save up for it. So right then, we've got a bit of a season break, but before we do that, I am going to get in, and we have had the new part on the car, which hopefully, yeah, has pushed us up to second. So see what I mean? We're on point with Renault. The morale's good with the team. Everyone's happy. So where's that put us? It's put us, shot us all the way up to third. So it's all very close in these charts. But what I do want to do is I want to get in, and I want to do this major upgrade. If we rush it, we can get it before the Dutch Grand Prix. So I'm going to take that risk, develop that upgrade, and it might come in before the Dutch Grand Prix, which is going to be a huge upgrade package for round number 2. So where is it? 24th of April. Hopefully it comes in. Right, it paid off. It actually paid off. We got the new, here it is, the new major upgrade on the aero package, putting us right behind Mercedes, and ooh, Red Bull are taking a leap forward actually. So this is interesting. Right, next up we want to do, I can't do these because I can't afford them. Could do another engine upgrade. I could do, can't even do that. So I'm going to have to do an engine upgrade. If I rush it, oh, there's no difference between rushing and standard. So I'm just going to do the standard development here. Get a new engine part on the go. That's one area Ferrari really need to do improve. So yeah, I then headed into qualifying for round number 2 with the Dutch Grand Prix Zandvoort, a very, very tight circuit. We've got some big upgrades on the car, an engine upgrade and a major aero upgrade, so the car should be a lot more competitive. See what the opening lap time is like. Probably I'm going to have to go out again anyway, but it's 11.8, which is a little bit off the pace that I'd like to be on, but so in the end that's only enough for P9 at the minute. Where's Charles Leclerc? He hasn't been out for a lap yet. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go out again. So we're probably a low 10 is what we're going to end up needing. So we've got about a second and a half to find. So I'm going to go out for another 2 stints. So we improved by about 9 tenths, which isn't going to be enough to get us up where I want to. But we're right behind the Renaults now. So maybe on our 3rd attempt, we will get into the top 5. So, Kevin Magnussen has just done a 109.9. Got to find another second. The AI are so strong in qualifying, it's unreal. So, we're still behind our teammate by about half a second. So, we're probably going to have to find, if we can find 8 tenths of a second, I'll be happy. But K-Mag with an absolutely massive lap time there. So, we're picking up a pretty significant tow from Verstappen. It's enough for P7 right now. And then Bottas took pole position. And Hamilton's struggling a little bit this season. And Ricciardo's actually been out-qualified by his teammate. But we were right on the back of Leclerc in the end. So happy. I think we got the best out of the car. A little bit of work to do on this car as well. Even with those big upgrades, not seeing the performance in qualifying. Maybe it will carry over into the race. So let's head straight down to the grid.
Joining us today to oversee all the thrills and spills, it's Anthony Davidson. And great to see you. How are you feeling about the race today, and how are the circuit conditions from what you've seen?
Well, the surface looks clean enough, but I'm a little bit worried about the track temperature. It's pretty cool out there, which could give some teams difficulties when it comes to keeping their tyres in the right operating window. The cars out there that work their tyres hard and really put a lot of energy through them, they'll be the ones that are better off.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, with Kevin Magnussen alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Albon, Lewis Hamilton and Leclerc, Joker, Norris, Sainz and Daniel Kvyat, Perez, Gasly, Lance Stroll and Giovinazzi, Ocon, Ricciardo, they've taken a grid penalty, Kimi Raikkonen and George Russell, Latifi and Nick de Vries. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
Right then, so let's take a look at the strategy. The sun's out today and it's going to be, well, we're going to have to start on the tyres we're on. I am going to go for an undercut because, you know, it's pretty tough to overtake round here, to be honest. So I am going to go for that slight undercut, I think. So that'll be fine. Fuel, I'm going to put right down. I've started to not really use the fuel. We could probably underfuel the car a little bit. Then lights are about to go out here then. We're off to a decent start. Let's see if we can jump our teammate at the launch. Making our way up the inside. We're going to go for overtake mode just to help us out. But we're through nicely up into P6. Okay, Albon going slowly. Let's see if we can follow Hamilton up the inside of Albon in the Red Bull. Come on. Oh, not quite. Couldn't put the traction down. So, is it going to be very tricky to overtake round here, I think. And it's a very short lap too. So we're going to have to dig our heels in, grit our teeth and go for some tough overtakes. But our first tough overtake is done. We've jumped our teammate at the start of the race, so that was my aim. And it's worked out for us. Next up is Albon. Ending lap number 1 now. Got a pretty decent run on him, to be fair. Got no more overtake mode, but it kicks back in again as we cross the line. We're going for it around the outside. Grip up. Come on, Ferrari. Yes. Absolutely did him around the outside. What a beautiful overtake that was. Into P5 now. Hamilton is in P4. Ricciardo's fallen back through the order a little bit, but Magnussen's there in second place. Kevin Magnussen, brilliant form this season. Brilliant move from Haas to Renault to take my seat. That could be us. A 112.7 from Bottas, our race leader. 13.4 from us. And DRS is going to be live now. See if we can keep it in under a second behind Hamilton. But we've got a bit of a job to close them down. They're lapping very quickly. Magnussen, Verstappen, Hamilton going very quickly just ahead of us. I got Albon behind pushing us along. Our teammate behind Albon. So it's all very, very competitive, and it could go either way throughout the season. There'll be tracks that suit different cars, and again, this doesn't seem to be one of ours. So Hamilton's starting to pull away a little bit. We've got Albon closing the gap as well behind, so feeling the pressure right now. Struggling for race pace a little bit, and we've got a bit of a pack forming behind us, so we need to try and find something. I am going for that undercut strategy as we get a huge lock on the front left. The tyres seem to be wearing out pretty quickly for us. Look at that. That's what I mean by Albon's catching up. He is right on the back of us. And look, he's closing the gap again. Up and over the hill. And he's got the grip. Oh, lock up on the front right. This is the sector where we're losing a lot of time. Look at the gap. It's already up to 4 seconds ahead. I've lost so much time. I've backed this pack right up. And we're under pressure now from Leclerc. Our teammate. And Ferrari won't be wanting us to hold him up. So I'm going to have to find a little bit of pace from somewhere. But I've had awful lap time. I don't know where the pace has gone. Just dropped right off in the middle phase of this Grand Prix. Trying to pull away as well from Leclerc, proving challenging. But I'm going to box next lap. And I think our tyres are really worn. Yes, look at that. Pretty worn on the front, to be honest. And we're going to go in for some medium tyres. So hopefully that will help fix our problem for grip. Oh, a huge lockup. That isn't going to help us out anyway. Just look at that. I can't take a tight line and get a decent exit. Oh, Charles Leclerc can just take a brilliant line round there. And he's got the DRS. I'm not going to battle him. We're just going to have to let him go. But that is just proof. I can't get the tight corners to grip up in the race. Look at Leclerc getting all out of shape there. I'm coming into box this lap anyway, so hopefully we can get back out ahead Leclerc when we come out of the pits. But let's see, shall we? Coming in. Into the pits we go. Who else is coming in? No one. We've gone for a huge undercut. And I'm not feeling these tyres. Let's get rid of them. Go out for a decent outlap then. Hopefully we don't get stuck in traffic. That's the last thing we want. Looks like we might, but no, we should have enough space. Yeah, should have plenty of space, to be honest. Leclerc's in the pits then. Not going to get much chance at a undercut, but let's see. We've got a bit of traffic ahead as well. Ricciardo's in the pit. Fastest last sector anyway. Leclerc's right there. Oh, it's going to be close. This is going to be close. Oh, we have to concede, but around the outside his tyres are cold. We're able to grip it up. Come on. Good job. Oh, not quite. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Side by side of our teammate. Still going side by side. Back up the inside. Battle with Charles Leclerc. Let's take a replay of that battle side by side with Leclerc. Look at that. Look, it's such a tight circuit. And this is why we want to see a Grand Prix here. We want to see the pros go wheel to wheel in the real life Grand Prix. But we fend off an attack for now. Trying to catch up to De Vries then. Leclerc's still there. I'm too cautious on the power. That's what it is as well, which isn't helping us out. I've had to use a lot of overtake mode down that back straight earlier on in the lap just to keep Leclerc at bay. But here we go then, De Vries. Got to get an overtake. Turn around the outside we go. Look how slow they are. He's coming into the pits, that's what I think. But we've got the DRS. Here comes our teammate, but he isn't going to be able to get us. And we're up into P10 right now. Latifi's getting in our way. We need to get past him. Oh, he's taking that good defensive line there. Around the outside, come on. Try to do a Charles Leclerc. Let's go for it. Oh, get alongside the Williams again, side by side through that sector. And I think he's held our teammate up for us. Which is good. So, lost a little bit of time there. Whoa, almost completely lost it from this race then. Leclerc still behind him. Oh, he's going to get through now, surely. So then, going to get a few more overtakes done in the pit stop stages. Going to put us back in P6. Hamilton 3.7 up the road. 3.8, 3.9. Don't know what it is, but it's just under 4 seconds. So let's see. Don't know if we've got the pace to close him down. If they start battling though, we'll be good. But I got to watch out. Leclerc. It's going to be us and Leclerc battling for best Ferrari today, I think. Kimi Räikkönen in the pit as well. And now we're into P5, so 3.6 is the gap, so it's all very close. I think we might be able to catch up at a very slow rate, so I think P5 might be the best we can do, unless there's a safety car or something. So keep going. Leclerc's still there. I've got to build up some overtake mode to defend in laps to come, I think. It's right on the money. He's right there, isn't he? He's not letting us beat, and we're losing touch a little bit of Hamilton. 6 laps to go after this one. It's going to be tight with our teammate. Here comes Leclerc. He's going to the outside. Interesting. Not going to make it easy for him. If he wants to go that way around, he's going to have to go the long way, but he's getting alongside. Very, very clever. Yellow flag's out behind. I don't know what's happened. We've got Albon catching back up as well. That Red Bull will be quick round here. Ocon out of the race. VSC is out. Could have been a real safety car. That would have been better for us. On earth happened there? I think Charles Leclerc got alongside us. We've got a warning. And as a result, Albon's through on our teammate. That isn't good. I think he must have clipped him. I didn't see his nose alongside us. So that's unfortunate. He'll get back past Albon. He's got a good pace, but it gives us a bit of breathing space, I suppose, for now. Got about 4 laps to go, and it's all going to be about defending this 5th place. We just haven't quite got the pace. It's not suiting the Ferrari. Kevin Magnussen with fastest lap of the race. That Renault working really well around here. Shame about the Ferrari, but if we can get P5, that'll be decent damage limitation. I mean, Renault have to be the team we're aiming to beat in both drivers and constructors championships. So, huge lockup again. So yeah, if we can beat Renault in the championship this year, that'd be great. And then that should set Ferrari up nicely to go for a title next year. The last few corners to go, last sector. And we've kept Albon about 2 seconds at bay. And look at that, Bottas responds with a fastest lap of the race. And a race victory, I assume. Oh, we got 1 more lap to go. What am I doing? Oh my god, I don't know why I did that. What a fool. Thought that was the last lap. Oh dear. Take 2, shall we say. This definitely is the last lap of the race. Bottas with another fast lap of the race. It's like he knew I cocked it up. On point, Valtteri Bottas takes the win. He's going to be leading the World Drivers' Championship. We're going to bring it home for P5. Just ahead of our teammate. Clipping the wall there, didn't mean to do that. But crucially, Ricciardo, last episode's race winner, is a bit further back behind the grid, isn't he? So then, race results time, you can see Renault with Kevin Magnussen in P2. Daniel Ricciardo only got P12, but it's a better turnout today from Mercedes. So taking a look at the standings then. We're 4th. That's not bad, we maintain 4th. Leclerc loses a couple of positions. Verstappen goes up, and it is Bottas that leads. But look at that, Renault 2nd and 3rd. In the constructors then, it is Renault that still lead. That's crazy from Mercedes. Mercedes jump us and we get demoted to 3rd. So it's very much looking to be a 4-way battle. Renault, Mercedes, Ferrari and Red Bull. This could make for an interesting season. The cars are very close. Mercedes have the edge, but then Renault, Ferrari, Red Bull, all very close. So it's all about which drivers can make the car work. So we've got a very exciting season ahead. But that's been it for today's episode. If you are new around here, make sure you get subscribed for the rest of this series, as well as plenty more content. But for now, I will see you guys in the next one.